All right, Anthony Speciale here with Speciale Analysis. Welcome to this YouTube video. Today we're going to talk about the DIA, which is the ETF that covers the Dow Jones Industrials Futures Average. So I'm going to look at this on a couple different time frames to give you the perspective of what I am seeing so that you are able to best make whatever decisions you need to make for yourself. So let's dial it out, start on a monthly time frame here, and just kind of get some perspective to what we are looking at here. So, obvious uptrend, obvious shift in the pace of the uptrend, obvious downtrend. And here we are, pretty much sideways for about 4 months. You could definitely call it three. You could just see these individual monthly candles, and we're basically just trending sideways. Now, the picture's a little more clear on the weekly chart. You can see that we have basically traded within this one particular candle for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, going on the 11th week. Listen, the market can consolidate for an unknown period of time. It can be long, it can be short. And this is relevant on a 3-minute chart, just as relevant as it is on a weekly chart. Consolidation is consolidation. What time frame it is irrelevant. So, big picture, we're seeing consolidation. We're seeing that happening very clearly in a monthly chart, very obvious in a weekly, and even if we go down to a daily, you can see that price action is just dancing back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So what's next? That's always the question that traders are interested in knowing the answer to. Everybody wants to know who's got the crystal ball and who can give me the best information so that they can make the best decisions for themselves. Are we sitting in an area of support? We are. This price action pushed price higher. Price action retested this area, once again pushed price higher. Again, a retest of this area did push price higher again. And now we've kind of sunk back in to these lows right here. Haven't quite tested them, but we had a little pop and then this pullback here. So I tell my traders, especially when we're trading live together every single morning, it's pretty simple. If the price action is between the moving averages, we don't touch it. And the reason we don't touch it is very simple. There's indecision in the market. And indecision is where money goes to die. Okay, I don't want you to lose money. You don't want to lose money. No, nobody benefits from people losing money. Do I realize that it has to happen and it's part of the process? I do. Don't think that I'm portraying that I never lose money. I lose money as well. Take a look here at the 200-day moving average, this purple line right here. Now, if I go back about as far as right here, roughly, sometime in January, this thing is just basically running flat, right? So when the 200-day is running flat, well, what is price action doing? It's also going to run pretty flat. Now, the 50-day is above this 200-day, but look at this. It's also running fairly flat. So the moving averages are just a representation of price over a period of designated time. 200 days represents 200 days of price action. 50-day represents 50 days of price action. So on and so forth. You can make them be whatever you want them to be. I don't care what you do with your moving averages. Just if you're going to use them with the purpose. Period. Okay? They have to do something for you. Otherwise, there's no reason to have them. So price action is caught in between the 200 and the 50-day. Should we break down below the 200, we have this teal channel support and the base of this price zone, if you would, at 317. Below 317, we can have a pretty aggressive extension to the downside. 300 wouldn't be out of the question, pretty efficiently, as we would then retest these lows. The low here down around 287. Or if we rotate here and go higher, we got to close above the 50-day. And then we got to take out these highs. Look at this. 1, 2, 3 in a row. That price is not able to not only not trade above, certainly not close above. Now, I like confirmation. Confirmation comes from price settlements or closing price, whichever term that you are familiar with. So I would like to see price close or settle in the favor of the direction that I would be looking to trade. Now, to me, just looking at this, it's very obvious that the market is going sideways. I know trying to trade a sideways market, you're statistically going to lose money. For me, if there's a statistical force against me, it doesn't make sense to be in the market. I just stay away from it. I just step back. I wait until there's purpose. When there's purpose and I can put the odds in my favor, I'm very interested. But until then, we are still stuck in a sideways rut here. So the reason I shoot this video is to, help yield some caution out there. For those of you who are trying to trade this and you're struggling, this is why. The Dow represents obviously just the industrials average, which is about 30 large stocks in the market. But if you're trading one of those 30 large stocks or a handful or a basket of them in some fashion, an ETF that captures a piece of them or this particular ETF itself, I want to kind of give you a big picture of this. Now, the technical part of this video is applicable to everything in the market, applicable to every time frame in the market. Consolidation is consolidation, congestion, whatever term you want to use is really up to you. But that period where the market is just not doing anything, it is what it is. Your best to just stay away from it. When the market's trending, that's when you want to be, in the market. Now, if you're efficient at certain option strategies, you want price to stay inside of a bracket or inside of an area and stay contained because you can make money that way. If you're efficient at that, fantastic. If you're not, and most traders are not, and I'm not going to get into great detail because it's just going to confuse the hell out of you, just stay out of the market or look for something else to trade. There's always something else moving in the market. You just have to just simply go out and find it. So with that, I hope you're doing well. I want to shoot this video. If I can be of service to you, if I can help you along your trading journey, if you would like to get involved in the products and services I offer, if you'd like to trade alongside me live every day, I do offer that. And it's for a very, very reasonable investment in yourself. You can join me alongside a bunch of other folks that do the same. And we're watching people pull money out of the market constantly. Listen, it's one thing for me to talk about making money. That's not too exciting. I've been doing this for a while. But for somebody who's come in and has only been doing this for a short period of time, to be able to walk away and say, hey, listen, you know what? The trade room offered me the confidence and the information I needed to take a trade and to put some money in my pocket. So that's the exciting part of the trade room. But here nor there, AnthonySpeciale.com. Check me out. Send me an email, info@SpecialeAnalysis. I'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. I'll talk to you in the next video.